Good evening to everyone present here. On behalf of CEG, I welcome the chief guest, Mr. Arun sir, uh, from Arun XLO, Dr. Sanjeevi from BSNL CMD retired, uh, Chief General Manager, CGM from BSNL, sorry sir, uh, and all the dignitaries of our CEG. It's a honor and privilege to be part of this Genesis Day function. Whenever we think that we should organize an event on behalf of certain dignitary or certain memory, the Alumni Association of CEG preempts us and they take up the initiative of doing this activity. So on behalf of CEG, I think they are shouldering our responsibility to a large extent. So thanks to each one of the alumni of CEG for shouldering our responsibility and taking things forward on behalf of us. So thank you one and all. This Genesis Day, I think everyone has to thank all the predecessors, all the alumni uh, who have contributed to the legacy of CEG. CEG is not built on individuals, it is built on the stones of every person's contribution, and every person feels the pride of belonging to CEG. And I think every individual in this campus, students as well as alumni, feel the pride of being a CEGN. And the pride of CEGN is what prompts every one of us to come back to CEG and contribute back to CEG, because it is CEG that has built us, it is CEG that has made us whom we are today. It has molded us. From the school we come to college, and it is the college which helps us to become a better individual, a better personality. As the students were telling us, there are 23 clubs in CEG, and the students can join any clubs. And these clubs, more than the class activity, more than the academics that they learn, it is these clubs where the alumni mold them, the faculty mold them, and they get the confidence to become a professional when they go to the work. So I think CEG is a association, or it's a conglomeration of many things. It is academics, it is the contribution of faculty, it is the contribution of alumni, and the contribution of industries, which molds a person over their stay in this 4 years. So for this, I think it is the duty of every faculty member of CEG to thank the alumni for your contribution, because you have taken time to come back to CEG, to come back and contribute from wherever, not necessarily physically. I think CEGN from all parts of the globe are coming together, contributing in one way or other. They are organizing personality development programs, soft skill programs. Everywhere we can see a CEG alumni contributing for the development of their younger brothers and sisters. So on behalf of CEG, I'm proud to be a CEGN. More so, I thank, being the Dean of the college, thank every alumni for your continuous support and continuous interaction, hand-holding our children, hand-holding our students to come up in life, contributing in a very big way for their scholarships, for their academics, for their career. So on behalf of the CEG, I thank every one of the alumni and thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you, ma'am. We look forward to your continued support. We're also happy to have a registrar, Dr. G. Raghupathi, here with us. On a lighter note, he's excused for being late on one ground. Today is his birthday. So wishing you a very happy birthday, sir. And I request our president, Engineer Roop Chandar, to honor him with a shawl. Incidentally, he's also a past president. And I request our president to also give him a memento. It's a tradition of AACEG for the current president to honor the past president in light of their good work, and I request. Thank you. It's my pleasure now to invite our President, Engineer M.B. Roopchandra, to deliver the presidential address.
Respected dignitaries on the dais, professors, alumni members, and dear students, a warm good evening to one and all. It's a very special occasion for all of us to come here, gather, and to celebrate our 225th foundation thing of our alma mater College of Engineering, Gindi. So, it's our duty that we all have graduated from this particular college. We have enjoyed the privileges, and this is the college which has given us all the basic things in life and to come up on it. And we all deserve to salute our college and to always praise our college to what our best is done. There's no doubt about that, okay? And that's again the reason we are there. Being the 28th year of this particular college, we could just imagine how many graduates are the engineers who would have come up from this particular college. No wonder throughout India and the globe, many of our engineers would have constructed many dams, roads, and all kinds of facilities which has enhanced our quality of life. Just today morning, I happened to talk and discuss to one of our persons, which was introduced by Dr. Gopal. He was basically a graduate, I think it's not a BE engineering, prior to it in 1860, okay. He is one of the persons that who has built the Metu Dam. So we got this inputs, and I was very happy to speak to his great grandson, who had provided a lot of inputs in that particular aspect. And it is just one of these cases. What I'm just looking for is, we have a lot of data starting from 1940 who graduated. But way back from 1800 and all onwards, we have no data. And I request every one of us to start collecting this particular data. This data will be very useful to project our college for whatever the historical activity that has carried out and for the position it deserves as a CEG of it. And as an alumni association, again, this is the 228th year. At the same time, alumni association, it is the 90th year, and next year is going to be the 99th. So alumni association will be celebrating its 100th anniversary coming year. So we intend to have a kind of a museum where we can project all these people who have been there with us, and the other things that are there for it. I seek all your cooperation to make this particular thing happen. So as an engineer, we all contributed to a way of work in many spheres as a scientist or as an engineers or as an administrators. And we have done what our best is possible. In recent years, there are many administrators who have come, especially to give an example of it. We are understanding that our Home Secretary of our state is also our alumnus, as well as the Finance Secretary is also an alumnus. And many more persons are working in various sectors in central government, and very key positions were graduated from College of Engineering, Gindi. So I definitely feel that all of us will strive very hard and also not to let down our image of our college, and also the younger generations of students who are studying here will also keep the CEG flag flying very high, and to bring in a more of a social awareness and a social status to this college. With this, I look forward for many more years, for successful years on this particular college, and to bring this college to the global level. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. I now invite our registrar, Dr. G. Ravikumar, to deliver his felicitations.
Beloved alumni, so it's a great occasion to celebrate the birthday of the College of Engineering, Gindi. And that's a great coincidence that I'm also having the birthday on May 17th, along with CEG. In fact, Professor Sadasivam of the survey great from CEG used to have the birthday of May 17th. And after that, I suppose, I'm joining with the same great group. And it's also a great occasion that we celebrate this in TAG Auditorium, which is a creation of our own alumnus, Engineer Chari. That's the TAG Auditorium. So the alumni activities, especially the AACEG, which is nearing the 100th year of existence, is doing great activities for all along in the past. But now it is on the lookout for a great near future, I can say. Mainly in the sense that, out of these four constituent institutions of Anna University, we always take the lead, not only in terms of this year of establishment, that is the 228th year. Even the Alumni Association is also maybe the oldest among these four, that is nearing 100th year. And in addition to that, the university is also creating a similar establishment by the college, in the sense Center for Alumni Affairs and Corporate Relations, which is going to work hand in hand with all these four associations, so that the alumni connect to the institution is going to be on the increase in the near future. In fact, the university is going to spend literally almost 50 to 60 lakhs budget for the current year alone, especially in creating a great platform. In fact, we are trying to engage the same consultant who had worked for IIT Madras, who had created all the platform to connect all the alumni throughout the world. And we are also having some plans to increase the alumni membership fund towards the association. In fact, very recently, a few days back, all the four deans have given a signed document that is submitted to the university, so that the alumni membership from all the undergraduate students will be almost compulsory. You might be knowing, maybe a few years back we were getting that fund every year, but in the recent years it was made desirable, but we are not getting, we are hardly getting 25% of the fund what we are supposed to get in full. So our deans have taken the honest step, and they have already submitted a written signed document to the university, which is on the Vice Chancellor's table, which we are pursuing. Maybe in a day or two we will be finalizing, so that the alumni fund towards our associations will be coming to the earlier extent, that is whatever we have been getting 3-4 years back. And along with that funding, along with the university's efforts of the Center for Alumni Affairs, hopefully we would like to connect mainly the update the addresses of most of our alumni throughout the world. And one that is connected, as you know, other things will be automatic. And we will be getting a lot of connection to the alumni throughout the world, through which not only the money, maybe their contribution in every possible way of all the alumni will be pouring into the campus, so that the AACEG activities will also be at a higher level, definitely in another 1 or 2 years. So that's a great news for every one of us. And the building of AACEG, the only association who have an established building within the campus for all our activities, it is also going to be expanded very soon. In fact, the plans are already ready even 2 years back, thanks to Engineer Ravichandran, class of 76. And we are just reviewing it. And hopefully with the very positive vibrations after the present respected Vice Chancellor took over, who encourages a very good activity in the campus in every possible way. So this will be the best time that we initiate at least the ground floor construction of the AACEG building, mainly in the form of shifting our CEG alumni incubator. Thanks to our engineer Karnayaran's period, 2016, we inaugurated the CEG alumni incubator in the CPD building. In fact, AACEG has spent quite a lot of money, which is the first incubator of this campus. For all these 228 years of existence, we are fortunate to inaugurate the thing from AACEG side. But now that the university have some 5 or 6 incubators now, but our CEG alumni incubator, which may even act as a pre-incubator for our startups of our students and alumni, this will still serve as a pre-incubator to the high-level incubators of the university, which has greater funding from central and state governments. They are running into crores now. Okay, but still, the seed what we have put in 2016, it is definitely be still useful to our students and alumni, so that we help them to the initial stages. Then they will mature and go to the high-level incubators of either supported by NLC or the Technology Enabling Center with 5 crores and Atal Incubation with 10 crores. So they will also be helpful to our alumni at a later stage, grown stage. And the college is finding it little difficult to nurture the CEG alumni incubator in the college premises. So hopefully we will finalize our plans for the AACEG building expansion in the alumni building itself on the back side, and preferably we will consider the ground floor very soon, so that we expand to the first and second floor a little later. So that's the next one. So these are the latest plans of the university, and I'll just end my speech with the news that the AACEG along with the university is going to have an event in the memory of Professor Ananda Krishnan, who took Anna University to a greater level during 90s for 6 years of his contribution. And I'm happy to say the university is going to name a building within the university after Dr. Ananda Krishnan's name. Maybe the exact announcement will come on, I think, 27th. Okay, so with that news, thanks for the opportunity. Hope for the better contribution from AACEG. Thank you, one and all. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your constant support. And it's also delightful to hear that there's going to be a building named after Dr. Ananda Krishnan. In fact, not only was he a great vice chancellor, he was one vice chancellor who I've heard took great efforts in terms of alumni engagement. Even the alumni club was under his period, and even the AACG building was under his period. So it's definitely it's going to be a temple. That I think that particular building will be a temple amongst the other buildings. Thank you very much. Dr. V.K. Sanjeevi is our special guest of honor today, and he's from the 1984 batch of ECE. He belongs to the 1985 batch of Indian Telecom Service, and after almost 4 decades of meritorious service, he retired recently, as late as last month, as the Chief General Manager, Chennai Circle. He's also been awarded by various forums, including by the Minister of IT, for his meritorious service, and it's our pleasure to have you here, sir. And congratulations, firstly, on your successful career, and I now invite you to deliver the keynote address.
Dr. Ravi Kumar, Registrar Anna University, Dr. Sugandhi, Dean CEG, Dr. Sanjeevi, the guest of honor today, Engineer Roop Chandar, President AACEG, Engineer Ravindran, Secretary AACEG, the professors, teachers, the teaching staff, my own CEG 79 classmates who have come in such large numbers, students, ladies and gentlemen. I consider it as a great privilege and honor to be here on the 228th Genesis Day of this great institution. I thought, being a Genesis Day, I'll quickly run through the important years and the important events in the history of College of Engineering, Guindy. As already mentioned by Mr. Krishnan, the school started in 1794 as a school of survey with an intake of only 8 students, and it started operating from Fort St. George. In 1858, it became a civil engineering school, and it shifted to Kalasa Mahal in Chepak. In 1859, it became a college. In 1861, it was rechristened as College of Engineering, and mechanical engineering discipline was added to the college. In 1862, it got affiliated to Madras University. In 1894, the mechanical engineering section was added to the College of Engineering. In 1920 was a great year. That was the year when this college moved into this 185-acre sprawling campus in Guindy, and it started being called as College of Engineering Guindy. We are all proud. Whenever we think of College of Engineering Guindy, what crosses our mind is the iconic heritage red building. And it's a great feeling that we all studied in that same building, which is more than a century old. Moving on, in 1925, the college had the first Indian principal, Mr. Nagaratnam Iyer. In 1935, the research wing of the college was initiated. In 1978, the College of Engineering Guindy, MIT, AACEG, and SAP, they were pulled together, and Anna University was formed. In 2001, for your information, all the engineering colleges under Tamil Nadu, they got affiliated to Anna University, which is a great thing for the institution. For your information, in 1975, the intake of the college gone up from 175 to 275, whereas for your information, today the strength of the college is 5,000. So from a mere eight students intake in 1794, it has gone up to 5,000, consisting of both undergraduate and postgraduate students, which is a great thing for this institution to happen. The college has been ranked 18 among the engineering colleges by NIRF, and it is also ranked as the 25th on an overall basis. So all these really point out to the fact that the college in which we all studied is a great institution, and we all have assembled together to celebrate the Genesis Day, the 228th Genesis Day of this great institution. Now, I would like to share with you my experiences as a student of this great institution, as well as about the interaction I had with this institution after passing out of the college. I belong to the mechanical engineering 1974-79 batch. During that period, Professor W.P. Vijayaraghavan was the principal. He was a very soft person, but very strict also. Even now, we cannot forget his charismatic smile by which he used to solve most of the problems of the students, because he was very student friendly. In the mechanical engineering department, we had great professors like Dr. A.M. Srinivasan, Dr. T.R. Jagadishan, and Professor Satik. And we are really proud that we had our tutelage under such eminent mechanical engineers. So we owe a lot to what we are today for all these great people. In 1978, as I was mentioning, it became from Madras University to Anna University. At that time, we were in the 4th year. Mr. Sanjeevi also mentioned about the strike. Actually, before they struck, we went on a strike in 1978 itself, because most of us were aiming to go overseas to do further education. At that time, a sudden change in the name of the university from Anna University. Anna University is known that it is more than 150 years old. You become a pass out of an Anna University, which is less than a year. It will affect the admission in various foreign universities. So we went on strike, and the management heard our grievance, and finally they agreed that all the students who are presently studying in Madras University will pass out under Madras University. That was a great success for us, and I can tell you with a lot of confidence that many of our batchmates have gone and studied in various foreign universities, and they are occupying very good position in many leading institutions across the globe, including USA, Canada, UK, Australia, and Middle East. So, if you have a genuine reason to go on strike, it is always there are people to hear your grievance, and we can always win on our requirement. That is what our 1978 experience has shown us. Similarly, I would like to share the softer side of this college. In 2006, my son, elder son, Arun Suresh, was studying in this college, and he had a friend by name Vigneshwaran. Vigneshwaran was identified to have leukemia, which is a type of a rare blood cancer, and he required treatment which he could not afford. The college rose to the occasion. The college collected 30 lakhs of rupees, and they even went on to open a separate bank account for treatment of Vigneshwaran, and they even appointed a professor to coordinate the entire thing. In my 40 years of my experience, I have never come across any other institution who has gone out of the way in doing this. In fact, Vigneshwaran's treatment could not be done here. His treatment was to be done in Mount Elizabeth Hospital in Singapore, and the bill came to 1.25 crores, and the balance money has been pooled by various philanthropists in Chennai. And for your information, today I can tell you that he is out of the cancer. He has married another cancer survivor. He is happily married to her, and he has a 3-year-old child. And today he is working in TCS and doing very well. In fact, my suggestion is one of these days you should call him to the college, and being an alumnus, and make him share his experience, because he was a great fighter, and but for his fighting spirit, it was not possible for him to come out of this great disease. So that was the softer side of the college. I mean, I really appreciate the college for going out of the way in saving a life of one student, which generally does not happen in an institution. Institution normally covers for the general interest of all the people, not a particular student. Now, in CEG 79, we formed a group. We have 120 of our classmates we have pulled together. We have been celebrating our reunion. In fact, the 25th year reunion we celebrated, and we wanted to give back to the alma mater. So we collected 25 lakhs of rupees, and we constructed a digital library which we gave it to the alma mater, which is a very, very heartening thing for us. And moving on, I was present in the 30th April function of the AACEG Alumni Day, where we had the Vice Chancellor roll out his plans for this great institution. He said that he is going to make every student go for implant or implant training in the industries in which they are specializing. This is a great thing. In fact, such an implant training is going to expose them to the practical side of the industry. They will learn a lot during the 6 months period, and I really welcome this suggestion. And from our side, from our company's side, I would say we would like to take as many internship in the civil engineering and mechanical engineering field. He also said about the research, the research field. He has been, the college has been working very closely with numerous industries. And one interesting thing which he talked about is interaction with Siddha medicine. And I was surprised how an engineering institution can get associated with the Siddha medicine and do help in their research. So which is again shows a lot of things is happening on the research front as well. And finally, he also talked about making this great institution as number 10 globally. So for this, as students, as teaching staff, and as professors, we all have to strengthen his hand, and we all have to work together and strive hard to reach that eminent position. This great institution deserves this, and let us all make his dream come true. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir, for chronicling the history of CEG, and also the story you spoke about. I think very heartening. And I think when humanity is spoken about CEG, we are just there. In fact, prior to the event, we had our secretary and Engineer Ravichandran of the 1976 batch speaking about a couple of students, how they had come in with all hope lost to the AACEG building. And in fact, one girl student lost her father just 3 days before. And she had come running to the AACEG building with tears in eyes saying that, I have to pay my fees, I don't know what to do. She was all shattered, but today she's successful in her place. So I think sometimes help is, whenever there's help offered, I think people are willing to come up, and I think CEG is always there. Moving on, we have 3 senior alumni who will be rendering a kavidai dedicated to their love. I don't want to get into trouble. By love, I mean dedicated to CEG, which is their love. And the first of among the 3 alumni is Engineer B. Karnakaran, our past president. I invite you, sir.
வணக்கம். தமிழுக்கு முதல் வணக்கம். தென்மொழியாம் தேன்மொழியாம் அகவை 5000 கண்ட அருமொழியாம் உன்னத தமிழ் மொழியாம் உலகின் மூத்த மொழியாம் நம் தமிழ் மொழி கோலோச்சும் தகைநாடாம் தமிழ்நாட்டில் வங்கக்கரையோரம் அமைந்திட்ட தலைநகராம் சென்னை மாநகரின் சிகரமாய் திகழ்ந்து வரும் அடையாரின் கரையதனில் அற்புதமாய் நிமிர்ந்து நிற்கும் சிவந்தபெரு கட்டிடமாம் உருவெடுத்த சிஇஜி பாரத நாட்டின் பழம்பெரும் கல்லூரி சிஇஜி தாயை சிரம் தாழ்த்தி வணங்குகிறேன். மேடையிலே வீற்றிருக்கும் மேன்மைமிகு மக்களுக்கு திரு சுரேஷ், திரு சஞ்சீவி, முனைவர் ரவிக்குமார், முனைவர் சுகந்தி அவர்களுக்கும் இந்த மேலவையில் இந்திர சந்திரனாய் வீற்றிருக்கும் திரு ரவீந்திரன், திரு ரூப்சந்திரன் அவர்களுக்கும் என் வணக்கம். அரங்கத்தில் நிறைந்திருக்கும் அனைவருக்கும் என் வணக்கம். ரூப்சந்தர் என அழைத்து கவிதை ஒன்று தரச் சொன்னார். தலைப்பு யாரென்று அன்பாக நான் கேட்டேன். ஏற்றமிகு சிஇஜி என அவரும் உரைத்திட்டார். 3 மணித்துளிகள் முத்தாய்ப்பு செய்திருங்கள், 3 மணித்துளிக்குள் முத்தாய்ப்பு செய்திருங்கள். அன்பான கட்டளையை அடியேனும் ஏற்றுக்கட்டேன். இதோ உங்கள் முன் என் கவிதை. சிஇஜி வரலாறே சிறந்த ஒரு பாடமாகும். அகவை 228 கண்டும் அற்புதமாய் நிற்கிறதே. மண்குடிசை வசிப்பவரும் மாளிகை வாசியையும் எவர் இங்கு வந்தாலும் ஏற்றத்தை நீ கொடுப்பாய். மெருகேற்றி முத்தாக முதல்வராய் அனுப்பி வைப்பாய். உயர்ந்த உன் பாசத்தை அவர் என்றும் நினைவு கொள்வர். எத்தனை எத்தனை மாணவர்கள் படித்து முடித்து பட்டங்கள் பெற்ற பின்னர் பாரங்கும் கோலோச்சும் பாங்கினை நான் மெச்சுகின்றேன். IAS, IPS, IFS, IRS அனைத்து துறைகளிலும் உயர் பதவி பெற்ற பின்னர் ஊருக்கு உழைப்பவர்கள் CEG மாணவர்கள், முன்னாள் மாணவர்கள். தொழிலதிபர், தொழில் முனைவோர், துணைவேந்தர், பார்ப்புகழும் ஆசிரியர், புடம்போட்ட தங்கம் போல் புகழ்பெற்று வாழ்ந்திடுவர். ஆர்மி, நேவி, ஏர்ஃபோர்ஸ் எல்லா துறைகளிலும் உன் உதிரத்தில் உதித்தெழுந்த உன்னத மாணவர்கள். பட்டை தீட்டிய பகட்டான வைரம் போல் என்றென்றும் வாழ்வர். ஏற்றமிகு பெயரெடுத்து கொடுத்ததெல்லாம் கொடுத்தாய். யாருக்கு நீ கொடுத்தாய்? பாரதம் மட்டுமல்ல, பாருக்கே நீ கொடுத்தாய். இத்தனை செய்த பின்னும் இன்றும் நீ சுவைக்கின்றாய். பற்பர கல்லூரி போல் பலமிழந்து நிற்காமல் இன்றும் நீ நிலைக்கின்றாய். உன் சீரிழமை திறம் வியந்து சிரம் தாழ்த்தி வணங்குகிறேன். ஔவை பிராட்டுவின் அமுத மொழி கூறி முடிக்கின்றேன். அரிது அரிது மானிடராய் பிறத்தலரிது. மானிடராய் பிறந்த காலை கூன் குருடு செவிடு பேடு நீங்கள் பிறத்தலரிது. கூன் குருடு செவிடு பேடு நீங்கி பிறந்த காலையும் ஞானமும் கல்வியும் நயத்தலரிது. ஞானமும் கல்வியும் நயத்த காலையில் எது அரிது? கிண்டி பொறியியலில் சேர்தல் அரிது. கிண்டி பொறியியலில் சேர்ந்த பின்னர் சிறந்த படிப்புடன் நற்பெயர் பெற்று நலமுடன் வாழ்தல் அரிதல்ல, உண்மை நிகழ்வே. இந்த CEGயில் படிக்கும் வாய்ப்பினை பெற்று வாழ்வாங்கு வாழும் அனைவரையும் வாழ்த்தி CEGயை வணங்கி வாய்ப்புக்கு நன்றி கூறி அமர்கின்றேன். நன்றி, வணக்கம்.
So much, sir. It was very wonderful. And now I welcome Sivaraj sir from 97 batch to 79 batch. So நீங்க வந்து உங்க கவிதையை ஷேர் பண்ணுங்க சார்.
ஆன் ஸ்டேஜ் அண்ட் ஆஃப் ஸ்டேஜ் அனைவருக்கும் வணக்கம். CEG எப்பவுமே இந்த கிரிட்டிக்கலான விஷயங்களை எடுத்து அடிப்படையாக பேசுறது தான் ஒரு அருமையான விஷயம். தட்ஸ் வாட் ஐ லைக் அபவுட் தி இன்ஸ்டிடியூஷன். இது வந்து ஒரு டெக்னிக்கல் ஸ்கூலு. இதில் ஒரு பட்டிமன்றம். என்ன பட்டிமன்றம்? இஸ் டெக்னாலஜி எ பூன் ஆர் பேன் அப்படின்னு. இது எதுனா ஞாபகம் வருதுன்னாக்கா, திருநெல்வேலிக்கே அல்வா, திருப்பதிக்கே லட்டு, பாண்டிச்சேரிக்கே சரக்கு சொல்லலாம், தப்பு கிடையாது. எனிவே அந்த லைட்டர் சைட் அது என்னுடைய மைத்துனர் மதிப்பிற்குரிய ஞானசேகரர் வந்து சாலமன் பாப்பையை விட மிஞ்சி அருமையாக நடத்தி வச்சார். வாழ்த்துக்கள். எனிவே coming to the subject, 3 minutes, I will not take more than that. பாரதியார் கண்ணனை வேறு வேறு வழியில் பார்த்தாரு, வேறு விதமாக உருவகப்பட்டினார். ஒன்று வந்து தன்னுடைய காதலனா, காதலியா, சேவகனா, அது மாதிரி நானும் ஒரு இந்த CEGயை என்னுடைய காதலியாக உருவகப்படுத்தி ஒரு கவிதை எழுதியிருக்கேன் 228 வருஷத்துக்கு. ஸோ ஐம் ஆடிபிள்? எஸ், ஓகே. இது வந்து ஒரு காதல் கவிதைங்கிறதால இது வந்து துடிப்பும் துள்ளலுமாக இருக்கும், மப்பும் மந்தாரமாக இருக்கும், ஜாலியாக. லெட்ஸ் கோ இன்டு தட். போமா? நீயே என் காதலி, 228 வருடம் கண்டும் இன்றும் இளமையாய் துள்ளல் போடும் கிண்டி பொறியியல் கல்லூரி கண்ணே, நீயே என் காதலி. யார் சொன்னது நீ 220 வயது முதுமை என்று? சிவப்பழகியே, இந்த ரெட் பில்டிங். உன் வடிவும் வனப்பும் வர்ணிக்க வார்த்தை தேடுகிறேன். நீயோ ராக்கெஸை பாடி இலசுகளை ஆட வைக்கிறாய், அலைக்கழிக்கிறாய். அது என்ன நீ போடாத ஆடை அணிகலன்கள் மற்றும் அலங்காரங்கள் இல்லையோ? சிவில், மெக்கானிக்கல், எலக்ட்ரிக்கல் என்று பழைய மடிசார் மட்டுமின்றி நானோடெக், பயோடெக், ஜியோடெக், பாலிமர், இன்ன பல ஜீன்ஸ், ஹாட், மிடி, சுடிதார் என்ற அமர்க்கல ஆடைகள் இன்றும் அணிகிறாய். நீயே என் காதலி. CG 7 அடியன் கிண்டி பொறியியல் கண்ணே, உனக்கா வயது 228, யுவர் ஸ்டில் யங்ன்ற மாதிரி. உனக்கு கண்டங்கள் கடந்தும் காதலர்களோ? உன் கடைக்கண் கண்டால் மனதில் பூ பூக்கும். உன் கேம்பஸில் கால் வைத்தால் மழையின் மண் வாசனை, மிடுக்குடன் பீடு நடை போட வைக்கும். தோள்கள் திணவெடுக்கும், வாடி வாசல் காலை தழுவ. மீண்டும் மாணாக்கனாக மனம் வியங்கும். நீயே என் காதலி, கிண்டி பொறியியல் கல்லூரி கண்ணே, நீயே என் காதலி. சீதைக்காக ராமன் வில் ஒடித்தான் என்பர். ஆனால் உன் காதலுக்கு நான் 1000 உடையா அணை கட்டுவேன், 1000 உடையா பாலங்கள் அமைப்பேன். ஏனென்றால் நான் பொறியாளன். உருவாக்குவதே என் தொழில், உடைப்பதல்ல. நீ துரோணனின் பெண்பாலோ? ஏகலைவன் என்று வர்ணம் பாராது வித்தை கற்பித்து கட்டை விரலை குருதட்சணை கேட்காத நீ நவீன துரோணனின் பெண்பாலோ? நீயே என் காதலி, என் கல்லூரி கண்ணே, நீயே என் காதலி. உன் பார்வையில் வளர்ந்து உன் 228 இதழ் சிந்து முத்தத்திற்கு தவமிருக்கும் அன்பு காதலன். தேங்க்ஸ் ஃபார் லிசனிங். திஸ் இஸ் ஹம்பிள் சப்மிஷன்.
முதலில் கருணாகரன் சார் மிகவும் சிறப்பாக கூறினார். இப்பொழுது சிவராஜ் சார் அவர்கள் தனது காதலியை பற்றி கலர் கலராக கூறிவிட்டு சென்றுள்ளார். அடுத்ததாக திரு ஞானசேகரன் சார் அவர்கள் 1979வது ஆண்டு முடித்தவர். அவரை கவிதை சொல்ல அழைக்கிறேன்.
உலகத்தின் முதன்மொழியாம் உயர் பண்புகளுக்கு குறைவிடமாம். உலகத்தின் முதன்மொழியாம் உயர் பண்புகளுக்கு குறைவிடமாம். நம் ஊனோடும் உயிரோடும் கலந்ததுவாம். உலகே நம் குடும்பம் என சொன்னதுவாம். நம் அன்னை தமிழுக்கு முதல் வணக்கம். அகவையோ 228. அகவையோ 228. இதில் அற்புதங்கள் பல நடத்தி அழகு தமிழ் மண்ணில், அற்புதங்கள் பல நடத்தி அழகு தமிழ் மண்ணில் அன்னார்ந்து பார்க்கும் வகை ஆள் போல் உயர்ந்து நிற்கும் நம் அன்னை நிகர் கல்லூரி. ஆள் போல் உயர்ந்து நிற்கும் நம் அன்னை நிகர் கல்லூரி. அதன் அடி போற்றும் வழித்தோன்றல் அனைவருக்கும் எம் வணக்கம். முன்னாள் மாணவர் நாம் முனைந்தெடுக்கும் முத்தான கல்லூரி தொடக்க விழா நாள் விழாவில் அன்னை நிகர் கல்லூரிக்கு நாம் இணைந்து அன்போடு சூட்டிடுவோம் அழகான புகழ் மாலை. கிண்டி பொறியியற் கல்லூரியின் கீர்த்திகளை ஊரறியும் உலகறியும். நமது கல்லூரியின் புகழதனை ஊரறியும் உலகறியும். உலகளவில் 7வதாய் உருவெடுத்து நம் இந்தியாவின் முதல் நிறுவனமாய் ஆனதன்றோ. உலகளவில் 7வதாய் உருவெடுத்து நம் இந்தியாவின் முதல் நிறுவனமாய் ஆனதன்றோ. உலகத்து நாடெல்லாம் உயர்வுறவே தரமான பொறியாளரை தந்ததும் கல்லூரி. மாணவரை உயர்த்தி நம் நல் முகவரியை தந்ததாலே, மங்காத புகழதனை கொண்டதன்றோ. நமக்கென்றும் கடமைகள் உண்டென்பதால்தான் நாளும் நம் கல்லூரியில் கூடுகின்றோம். வேற வேலையெல்லாம் இல்லாமல் இல்லை, எல்லாருக்கும் வேலை இருக்கு. நமக்குன்னு ஒரு கடமை இருக்கு, இந்த கல்லூரிக்கு நம்ம என்ன பண்ண போகிறோம், இந்த கல்லூரியில் நம்ம மாணவர்கள் எப்படி கொண்டு செலுத்த போகிறோம் அப்படின்ற ஒரு அந்த அக்கறை இருக்கிறதுனால தான் நம்ம எல்லாரும் இங்கே சேர்ந்திருக்கிறோம். நமக்கென்றும் கடமைகள் உண்டென்பதால் தான் நாளும் நம் கல்லூரியில் கூடுகின்றோம். மாணவ செல்வங்கள் மேன்மையுறவே மனமு வந்து திட்டங்கள் தீட்டுகின்றோம். மாணவ செல்வங்கள் மேன்மையுறவே மனமு வந்து திட்டங்கள் தீட்டுகின்றோம். நம்மிலும் சிறக்க வேண்டும் அவர்கள் என்ற நல்லெண்ணத்தில் நாளும் வடிவமைத்து நல்லாசிரிய பண்பாளருடன் கைகோர்த்து நனிசிறக்க நாள்தோறும் செயல்படுவோம். எண்ணூற்றான் கொல்லெனும் குரலுக்கொப்ப மகவுகளால் மாண்பு பெறும் பெற்றோரைப் போல், எண்ணூற்றான் கொல்லெனும் குரலுக்கொப்ப மகவுகளால் மாண்பு பெறும் பெற்றோரைப் போல் மாணவர்தாம் பெறுகின்ற சிறப்பினாலே மண் போற்றும் கல்லூரிக்கு நாம் பெருமை சேர்ப்போம். ஆயிரமாய் ஆண்டுகள் பல கடந்து அறம் பழகும் சமுதாய சிற்பிகளை உருவாக்கி, ஆயிரமாய் ஆண்டுகள் பல கடந்து அறம் பழகும் சமுதாய சிற்பிகளை உருவாக்கி, ஆள்போல் தடை தோங்கி நனி சிறந்து வாழ்க நம் கல்லூரி செந்தமிழே போல், வாழ்க நம் கல்லூரி செந்தமிழே போல் என்று கூறி முடிக்கிறேன். நன்றி, வணக்கம்.
மிக்க நன்றி சார், ரொம்ப அழகாக சொன்னீங்க. நம்ம சிவப்பழகிக்கு பாமாலையை புகழ் மாலையாய் சூட்டிய மூவருக்கும் மிக்க நன்றி. இந்த விழா தொடங்குவதற்கு முன்பாக ஒரு பட்டிமன்றம் நடந்தது. அது நமது கல்லூரியில் உள்ள மாதவம் சார்பாக நடத்தப்பட்டது. இப்படி ஒரு வாய்ப்பை அளித்ததற்கு முன்னாள் மாணவர் சங்கத்திற்கு நான் நன்றி தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கிறேன். மேலும் இதுபோல முன்னாள் மாணவர்களும் இந்நாள் மாணவர்களும் கலந்து மேலும் பல நிகழ்ச்சிகள் நடக்க வேண்டும் என்று கூறி நன்றி கூறி விடைபெறுகிறேன். நன்றி.
Thank you. And as we come to the end of this event, before that, we have a few student awards to give away. These awards were supposed to be given on the Alumni Day, but we are giving it today, some of the project awards. I request our chief guests to please rise to give the award. The first award is the Rotary Club Award for the Best Project Final Year ECE. Goes to Darshan V, Shivani SM, Elizabeth Alfonso, Dominic, and Nara Sai Pranati. I request the team to come forward. I request our guest of honor, Registrar and Dean to join, please. Rotary Club Award for Best Project Final Year ECE. The second award is the Dome 2006 Batch Alumni Award for Best Design Project Manufacturing. That goes to A. Vamsi Krishnan, Ashif Ali A, Bruhu Aditya Balaji, Joel Ken Nithilan Bhaskar. The next award is the Professor G.M. Andavan Award 1 for Best Project UG Transport. Goes to Mukesh Khanna SS, Vignesh R, Vinod V. I think they couldn't make it here today. There? Mukesh Khanna, yeah, please. Big round of applause, please. I request our Registrar, Dean and President Secretary to join as they please come forward. The next award is the M.R. Ranganathan Endowment Award for Best Project Final Year EEE. Goes to M. Dinesh, V.R. Balaji and Mohammad Yusuf Salman. We have the father of M. Dinesh here. A big round of applause, please. a proud father there. The next award is the Dr. Raghupathi Memorial Endowment Award for Best Project Final Year Mechanical. Special because the one of the project mates, Mr. Vishwak K. Jayakanthan, is the grandson of the brother of our guest of honor, Dr. V.K. Sanjeevi. So the grandson of V.K. Subaya, who is the brother of Dr. V.K. Sanjeevi, and I think it's a proud moment for him to receive it from Dr. V.K. Sanjeevi himself. And incidentally, like how the son of Mr. Suresh is an alumnus, Dr. V.K. Sanjeevi's daughter too is from CEG. Please correct him. And the other awardees are Yugendran S., Sanjit S., and Vejandla Sathwik. Big round of applause, please. The next award is the Krishnaswamy Mohan Endowment for the Best Project Final Year Civil. Shravan Ashwin Anandamurli, Srinivas MK, Mohammad Ansari Raja, and Nitya Anand. Big round of applause, please. So we've asked the dinner area to open only when they hear a round of applause. So the louder you clap, we are going, yeah. The last award is the Mike Barnsley Memorial Award for securing highest marks in digital processing GI, Padmanabhan M. Congratulations to all the student awardees. Thank you, guys. And before we head to the vote of thanks, we have the lucky draw. And on popular demand, the lucky draw will be taken by our birthday boy, Dr. G. Ravikumar. Sir, 3, yeah? Number 319. Number 319. Name that. And our winner is Engineer Sundaramurthy from the 1982 batch, ME Power Systems. Our registrar must be thinking he's used to collecting gifts on a birthday. He's giving gifts today. Thank you very much. I now invite our Secretary, Engineer V. Ravindran, to deliver the vote of thanks.
அனைவருக்கும் வணக்கம், வாடிய நலம். Good evening, everyone. I'll just take only 1 or 2 minutes, don't worry. So this baby is born 28 years back, as everybody is told. So I feel really honored and humbled to propose a vote of thanks on this very august occasion. First, let me thank this function has started with Pattimandram. So I just thank our Naduvar Gnanasegaran. We fondly call him as Gnani. Our Nijamama Gnani Maran Pesnar. So I really thank him. And the great thing, the students' participation, excellent. They just talked very well in that Pattimandram. I think all our wishes for the students for a very bright career. Next, I thank our Prasanna Rajagopalan for singing nice Tamil Thai Varthu. I thank our colleagues, Engineer K.K. Arun Krishnan, Vice President, for giving a very warm welcome to all of you. And then I thank our President. He is also, somebody told W.B. Vijayaraghun is ever smiling. He is also ever smiling. So I thank our President Rup Chandar for giving a presidential address. And we are thank our Dean, Dr. L. Sukanti. We are very happy to have Dr. L. Sukanti as our Dean because she is like a bridge between the AACEG and the students. Okay, and the thing is, anything for the students, she just direct. Okay. The deans are more important. I just want to share a small thing. The previous dean, what happened, one student was about to discontinue his study in first year, okay, because of some problem. He was placed in some hostel which he is not able to sustain due to so many other issues. So his father came, almost he had taken him back. Sorry, I'm just taking my son back. At that time, the dean has referred to this, our alumni association. At that time, we are doing a course. We are 76 batch. We are called class of 76 course. So at that time, it has come to me. Then why not to look into that? So I'm telling you that really it was very pathetic. So we nurtured him. We taken him. We again him sponsored right from first year, second semester, his tuition fees and hostel fees. Now he has come to fourth year, and we are happy to share that complete. We have just taken care. And now he got internship in France. Okay, see what I am telling you, these kind of things, the deans play a very, very major role in this kind of, I think something like, now we light in the Kuttavalaku, they light the lamp in their life. See, that is what, that student came and told me that very joyfully, see, I just got an internship there, sir, like that. So, I just really thank Madam, this Dean, Dr. L. Sukanti for, recently in Tech Office, she told one thing, our AACG like our big brothers, so they're always there to help you. He was talking about the students' community. So thank you very much for all your support, ma'am. Then our registrar, thank our GRK, we call him, or G. Ravikumar, Dr. Ravikumar. He was our past president. And any help is there, he is there. You just go to him that he is there for, and he just that affiliation or that this affection he got to the association. So he always there to help you. So thank you very much, Dr. Ravi Kumar, because he even told that you can do the expansion of the alumni building. So thank you very much. And I thank our guest of honor, Dr. V.K. Sanjeevi. He has talked about the reminiscence of CEG, about his life in CEG, as what are the things. And he talked about career, he talked about career achievements and all. And he also told he conduct a strike successfully. Probably that could have helped him in handling strikes in BSNL Employees Union. Okay, and one of the things he has told, he tried to become a member, he found it time. I just want to tell you, we have launched a new portal recently on 30th. You can just go home. Within 10 minutes, you can become a thing. You can pay everything. Everything is there. You can become a member. I hope today in night, I think you can become a member. Sorry? Oh, next election you can vote. Thank you. Okay. Then thank you very much, sir, for your inspiring speech for the students, how they can become member successful in their career. And I thank our engineer P. Suresh, MD Arun XLO. Arun XLO is an icon in reality sector in Chennai. So I still remember the first project. Whatever they do is a very mega project. The L&T and Arun Excel joined, I think, in Mariamalai Nagar, first thing. Because I was very happy because I was in L&T. So that's why I know all those things and all. So he also shared his thing. He's excellent. I thank you very much for giving that Genesis Day speech. And you are just very quickly can talk about the history of CG. Thank you very much, P. Suresh. And he also told he has conducted a strike. So I think I just want to share, in my period, 1976, back in 1975, we also conducted one strike. That is for, they introduced part-time B at that time. If I am correct, part-time B was introduced. Immediately there is a strike. Because the part-time B will come, all our job opportunities will be at stake, no? So there is a strike. Okay, so one thing what we can understand is, whoever be successful in conducting strikes, they are successful in their career also. Okay, then I thank you very much for the Kaviya Rangam. Our thanks very much for our Gnanasegaran, the engineer Sivaraj, and our past president, Mr. Karunagaran, for their excellent Kaviya Rangam, Kavidai. And I just thank the past president, VC members, and all the members of AACEG for having come to this great occasion, to this for our invitation. Thank you very much. And I also thank the organizers and the committee members who has worked tirelessly for so many days to make this function very successful, like some of the people, our colleague K.V. Ravichandran, M.T. Ganesh Babu, who has taken the complete stage management. And then our Saravanan, and Dr. Hariharan, who has taken care of the catering. So many people that have taken this thing like that, they come for so many days and they make the section, this function very successful. I thank you very much. And I thank all the people and who are come. I thank especially the students who have come in large numbers. I thank the students who have become successful, got the certificates from today. So I thank one and all. I thank the people who has accepted an invitation and come. I thank the people who didn't get invitation, but still they come. I really thank you very much for everyone. Thank you all.
Thank you very much, sir. And now I request Engineer Prasanna Rajagopalan to sing the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाता जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
Thank you. I think all of you are aware that Arun Excel sponsored. I think you found your next contestant in Engineer Prasanna.